Tonight, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's the AFC Wildcard Round on EA Sports. Miami Dolphins taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Playoff fever has immersed South Florida as we are at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Miami Dolphins. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And he was absolutely sensational throwing the football all year long, better than 40 touchdown passes. That means he made good decisions, and his team trusted him with the ball. So I can't imagine a scenario in this game where they change their philosophy. If they trusted him in the regular season, they're going to trust him now and let him turn it loose.
Eluding the pressure right. And right away, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it.
The quarterback on the keeper.
So here are the Jaguars in great field position already as we get a peek at the former Red Raider and 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
Jones with a nice gain there on first down. As he takes his forward and call it a pickup of 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and
this is Jones. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Running jet sweep here, Humphries. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Randy Gregory able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
Quarterback teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Every possession in the postseason magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
On play action, they'll throw. And going deep for Hill. He's got a man complete. The 20.
Oh, we got plenty of fight, baby.
All the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
3rd down.
And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
This will be taken at the 10. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
7-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Coleman has it here right side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
Ronnie Harris.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 33. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. From 13 yards out, and the Dolphins head on to their lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins.
Chase McLaughlin.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs. And the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Jaguars 3.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Now we have Kelsey, slow to get back to his feet. Appears to be shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Mahomes complete to his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are back within a score.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
14.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Set to kick off.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
3rd and 1.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Henry Ruggs, 63 yards. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes into the hands of his receiver Anderson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
At the 45-yard line.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Anderson a 1st down and more. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 35. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Mahomes now on 1st down. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At the 32-yard line.
Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
He was taken down at the...
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Mahomes now on 1st down. His throw caught right around the 6. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Now Jones. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Mahomes. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Patrick Queen came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Van Jefferson there to make the grab. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Miami set to take over. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. 2 minutes to play here in this 1st half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Another Dolphins first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Incomplete. Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, Brian Flores going to call on the field goal unit. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. This has neither the distance nor the accuracy. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big play there just before halftime. 59 yards. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Ronald Jones there to make the grab. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Henry Ruggs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are once again going to retake the lead.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's got it complete to Anderson. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They go play fake. Mahomes. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. Now the ball comes loose. And the Jags grab it. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by Jacksonville.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out in Denver, where it was the visiting Texans who were able to come away with the road victory. A field goal was the difference. 27-24, the final. Meanwhile, nothing settled in our wild card game. It's a tight one as we get ready for the third quarter. Standing by to take you the rest of the way, let's get it back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And this carries into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Time now for Patrick Mahomes as we put him in our player spotlight. Maybe he's wondering, hey, what else do I have to do? He's playing well as we roll through some of these highlights. Bottom line, though, they're down.
And while he may be wondering, he's got to get that out of his mind. He's got to think to himself, lead, continue to play well, maybe a little bit extra. That's what quarterbacks do when they're trying to get their teams into the victory lane.
See if he can lead them to that victory lane. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Ashton Davis, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And, partner, it's safe to say that the secondary really contributed to that sack.
Yeah, nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They covered everything. Nowhere to go with the football. But my question is, why didn't he throw it away?
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Complete.
Traquan Smith, 75 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it's big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown.
That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
47-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
No gain on
officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
47-yard line.
57's the mic. Watch 57. I'm coming for you.
Delay of game, offense.
That's going to set them back 5 yards. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. They'll set up a throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass. And sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
Brings up 4th down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL is not the misses, it's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 38, Mahomes. Out left to Anderson. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Lead to number 11.
Robbie Anderson, 62 yards. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
At their own 29-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes.